Hello, friends, and welcome to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World. You know, I have to ask you a musical question today, and that is, who brings you the baseball that really isn't good? The baseball teams that just didn't quite get the job done by a long shot. You know, any channel can bring you the great teams. Any channel can bring you those World Series winners. Who brings you the baseball that sucks? I do. That's right. And today we're back with Bad Baseball, a recurring feature on my channel that pits the worst against the worst. And if you lose these games, you really are awful. And yes, it does become a self-esteem issue. We're going to use vintage APBA today, the old boards and the old cards from the 1960s, because in the 1960s, there was a lot of bad baseball. So we're going to honor these men for their futility, for their hopelessness, for their total ineptitude, and enjoy it in the process. The teams: the host team, the good one, is the 1964 Washington Senators. They brought it home with a record of 60 wins against 102 losses. They couldn't hit or pitch. And you're not going to believe this, but the visiting team is even worse. The 1965 Kansas City Athletics were 59-103. They had a glimmer in 64 that things might be getting better, and 65 just snuffed that out. So it's the 64 Senators against the 65 Athletics. The 9th place Senators hosting the 10th place Athletics. This is a festival of suckage. Enjoy, my friends. Let's get to today's starting lineups. For the visiting Kansas City Athletics, Bert Campaneris will lead off. And Campy is going to play shortstop. Wayne Causey bats second at second base. Jim Landis bats third. He'll play center. Hawk Harrelson bats fourth. He'll play first base. Ed Charles bats fifth. He'll play third. Mike Hirschberger bats sixth. He'll play left field. Renee Latchman will bat seventh and catch. And Nelson Nellie Matthews will bat eighth and play center field. On the mound, it's going to be Fred Talbot. He's a D-grade pitcher with a Y modifier. For the homestanding Senators, Don Blasingame will bat first and play second. Don Zimmer will bat second and play third. Chuck Hinton bats third and plays left. Jim King bats fourth. He'll play right field. Don Locke bats fifth. He'll be in center. Joe Cunningham will bat sixth and play first. Mike Brumley will bat seventh and catch. And John Kennedy will bat eighth and play shortstop. On the mound, it's Buster Narum. And Buster Narum has a D grade with a Y modifier. Senators are fielding 2 in this game. The Kansas City Athletics are fielding 1. They only scraped together 30 points of defense. Buster Narum winds and deals to Bert Campaneris, and we are underway, and that is the gas from Buster Narum. The broccoli cauliflower medley. 1 down. Wayne Causey now hits it in the air to right. This is Jim Sky King country. He makes the catch for out number 2. And Jim Landis, former White Sox, he draws a walk. 1 on with 2 outs for the Hawk, Ken Harrelson. Narum the stretch and the delivery. This is grounded to John Kennedy, not that John Kennedy. He gloves it and goes to Blasingame for the easy force out, and that will retire the Athletics in inning number 1. We go to the bottom of 1 with no score in our nation's capital. That's right, we're in Washington, D.C. for this festival of goodness. Blasingame, the Blazer leads off. Talbot winds and deals. It's hit in the air to right. Under this one is, don't tell me. Oop. It is Mike Hirschberger in right, and there's one down. Don Zimmer now. Talbot kicks and deals. That is strike one. The next delivery from Fred Talbot is popped up, foul territory. Renee Latchman, future coach for the Cardinals, future manager of the Brewers, throws away the mask and makes the catch for out number 2. Here's Chuck Hinton. Talbot kicks and deals. And this one is grounded to Bert Campaneris. He's up with it and fires to Hawk Harrelson at first, and that retires the Senators in inning number 1. We have no score after an inning of play. Buster Narum back out there looking for more strikeouts, more Ks. Ed Charles up, future New York Met, the pitch. Hit in the air to right. One more time, it's Jim Sky King, this time toward the right field line, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Now it's Hirschberger. The pitch is popped up. Mike Brumley, whose first name was actually Tony, throws away the mask and makes the catch for out number 2. And here comes that Latchman guy. Buster Narum kicks and deals. There's a base hit to left center field. Don Locke collects it and throws it back in. And now we'll have Nellie Matthews coming up. Buster Narum the stretch and the pitch. Fred Talbot would be next, and he's going to be next because this is chopped off Narum's glove. Nellie Matthews is going to beat the rap at first. Latchman slides into second safely. There's 2 on for the Athletics with 2 outs. And here comes Freddie Talbot. Freddie T, as we like to call him in the business. Freddie T. Narum the stretch and the delivery to Talbot. He lifts that one to center field. Under it is Don Locke, and he puts it away for out number 3. So the Athletics threaten but don't score. It was just a cruel tease. We go to the bottom of 2 with no score in our nation's capital, Griffith Stadium. That's right. Jim King comes up there now against Talbot. The delivery to Jim Sky King is a base hit to left center field. First base runner for the Senators, Don Locke, comes to the plate. He had some sock in that bat. Don Locke had some sock. The pitch from Talbot. Hey, struck him out. Freddie Talbot getting in to the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. Joe Cunningham, the pitch from Talbot. That is popped up. And Ed Charles in fair territory is going to take it for out number 2. Mike Brumley now. Tony, his real first name, the pitch. Hey, struck him out. Look at Talbot pouring on the gas. We've played 2 and we have no score in D.C. That's right. These are titans of suckage. Baseball doesn't get any worse than this, my friends, until the next time we play bad baseball. And you're not going to believe the 2 teams I've come up with for that one. Here we go with Campy at the top of the order. The pitch from Buster Narum, hit to center field. Don Locke is there, and there's one down. Now it's Wayne Causey. 0 for 1, the pitch. And Wayne Causey with a base hit just over the glove of John Kennedy. Not that John Kennedy. And he's aboard, 1 on with 1 out for the Athletics. Jim Landis coming up. And this is going to blow you away, but we're going to put a play on. Narum the stretch, the pitch to Landis, and there goes Causey, and the hit and run is on. Except it's a line drive. It's a line drive to Zimmer, who grabs it and fires to Joe Cunningham at first, and it becomes a rally-killing, soul-crushing line drive double play turned by the Senators, and that ends the Athletics' third inning. We go to the bottom of the third with no score. Freddie Talbot feeling it. He's feeling it today, my friends. Feeling it. And he's a Washington, D.C. native. So jump back. The pitch to Kennedy from Talbot. Hit on the jam job. Hit on the ground to Hawk Harrelson. He's going to take it himself for one down. Here comes Buster Narum. His first at bat, and I'm looking at this card, and I'm thinking Buster didn't spend too much time running on the bases. Freddie Talbot kicks and deals. Hey, struck him out with the cheese. 2 down, Blossom game. And a base hit for the Blazer, just over Campaneris' glove. He's on with 2 outs for Zimmer. Talbot, the stretch, and the delivery to a Don Zimmer. Hey, struck him out. Freddie Talbot with 4 Ks in 3 innings. Who's bringing the heat? We've played 3, and we have no score. We got a pitcher's duel in D.C. Buster Narum is going to take on Hawk Harrelson, Ed Charles, and Mike Hirschberger. 4, 5, 6 in the Athletics lineup. Buster deals. There's a base hit to center field. Don Locke gets it back in, and Hawk is on. Here's Ed Charles. Narum, the stretch, and the delivery to Ed is hit in the air to left. Under it is Chuck Hinton for out number 1. Here's Mike Hirschberger. A crisp 231 average for Mike in 1965. The pitch from Buster is popped up, foul territory. Mike Brumley, or is it Tony, makes the catch in foul territory, and that'll bring up Latchman with Harrelson still at first. Buster Narum, the stretch and the delivery is popped up. Don Zimmer in fair territory is going to make the play for out number 3, and that retires the Kansas City Athletics, the 59 and 103 Kansas City Athletics. Freddie Talbot is ready to throw more gas. At the Senators, it's Hinton, King, and Locke. The meat of the Senators' order, if that's the term I'm looking for. And Freddie Talbot's throwing a 2-hitter. The pitch to Chuck Hinton is grounded to Bert Campaneris. He's up with it and throws to Hawk Harrelson for out number 1. Here's Jim Sky King. Talbot walks him. First walk for the Senators. Don Locke comes to the plate. Freddie Talbot, the stretch, and the delivery to a Don Locke. Hey, struck him out. Number 5 for Freddie T. Jim King still nailed the first base, and the pitch from Cunningham is a base hit. This is to right field. Dropping in front of Hirschberger. King's going to go to third. There's going to be Senators at the corners, and now Mike, don't call me Tony, Brumley comes to the plate. All right. Fred Talbot. The stretch, the pitch to Brumley, and he got him on a bender. That is strikeout number 6. And we got dueling shutouts going through 4. Wow. Freddie T and Buster Narum. Buster N and Freddie T. Dueling zeros. Throwing donuts. Aspirin tablets. BBs. Nellie Matthews, Freddie T, and Bert Campaneris, 8-9-1 in the Athletics' 5th. The pitch to Nellie. is hit on the ground to Don Zimmer. To his left, he fires to Joe Cunningham for out number 1. Here comes Freddie T. You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. The pitch to Freddie T. Base hit for Talbot. Goes into left center. Another hit for the Athletics. They've got 5 of them. But they just don't want to punch one across the pay station. Narum the stretch. The pitch to Campy is... Oh my God, there goes Freddie T. He's trying to steal the base. Mike, don't call me Tony Brumley. Fires down to Blasingame, and they got him by 14 steps. Freddie T shot down trying to steal. He got a little too big. He got a little too big for his britches on that one. Buster Narum, sorry. Making the next delivery to Campy. Hit to left, but not deep. Chuck Hinton is there, and he'll put it away for out number 3. We're halfway through this one, and we've decided nothing. The score is 0-0. It's a festival of suckage, and I'm glad you're with me. Freddie T is throwing gas, throwing BBs, throwing aspirin tablets. All right. All right, here we go. All right, Kennedy, Narum, and Blasingame, 8-9-1. In the center 5th, Freddie T to Red Kennedy. And this is gonna be grounded to Wayne Causey. And Causey, well, he booted it. And Red Kennedy's going to be safe at first. That's going to bring up Buster Narum. And they're going to ask Buster to lay one down. And I have a feeling this is not going to go well. Talbot. Woo! Talbot the stretch, the pitch. Buster Narum lays one down. He pops it up. It's grabbed by Freddie T, who fires to Hawk Harrelson, and that is a rally-killing, soul-crushing, pop-up bunt double play, and you don't get worse than that. That is bad baseball. Blasingame now with 2 outs and nobody on. The pitch from Talbot is grounded to Ed Charles to his left. He plants and throws to Hawk Harrelson at first, and that retires the Senators. Both teams gag an opportunity in the 5th. We go to the 6th, and we've got no scores. These are DY pitchers, my friends, and they are dominating. That's going to tell you all you need to know about these teams. Wayne Causey, Jim Landis, Hawk Harrelson, 2-3-4 coming in the 6th inning for Kansas City. Here you go, Causey. Buster Narum, bringing it. Hit to right. Hit to right, and Jim Sky King is back a few steps, but he's got room, and there's one gone. Now it's Landis, 0 for 1. Pitch from Buster. That's hit on the ground to John Kennedy, but not that John Kennedy. He throws to Joe Cunningham, and there's 2 down. Here's Hawk. 1 for 2 for Hawk. Buster Narum kicks and deals. Hey, struck out Harrelson. That is strikeout number 2. And look at Buster Narum humping up on that fastball. He's got a shutout through 6, my friends. You stop laughing. Here comes Freddie T, Don Zimmer, Chuck Hinton, and Jim Sky King coming up in the bottom of 6. Freddie T to Don Zimmer. Zim has an 0 for 2 going. Hey, struck him out. Freddie T pumping more gas. 7 strikeouts for Fred Talbot and 5 1/3. Chuck Hinton coming up. 0 for 2. The pitch to Chuck is a base hit to center field. And it's 1 out, 1 on for the Senators with Jim Sky King coming up. An excellent double play target for the Athletics. But I don't think we really want those Athletics throwing the ball around the field. The pitch. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 34. And hey, struck. Yeah, I'm out. Number 8 for a Freddie T, for a Freddie Talbot. And Don Locke, who's got 2 strikeouts, and he's going for the hat trick in this at bat. Talbot, the stretch, the delivery to a Don Locke. And there's a base hit. Everybody's surprised. To left field. Chuck Hinton is going to go to third base. There's going to be Senators at the corners with 2 outs in the 6th for Joe, don't call me Flaky, Cunningham. And especially don't call me Richie. All right, Talbot the stretch. The pitch to Joe Cunningham. And the double steal is on. Chuck Hinton's trying to steal home. Don Locke trying to steal second. The throw from Freddie T is high. And we got a double steal. Chuck Hinton just stole home. Yikes. Don Locke took second. 1-0 Senators. They're making the Athletics look bad. And that's kind of easy to do. Freddie T is in a jam. The pitch to Cunningham. Heading to third is Don Locke. Is he going to steal again? The throw from Latchman down to Charles is late, and Don Locke has stolen his way around the bases. There's 2 outs. Talbot, the stretch. The delivery from Joe Cunningham is from Freddie T. Is ball 4. There's Senators at the corners again now for Brumley. Don't call me Tony. All right, here we go. Talbot the stretch. Washington's looking for insurance. The pitch from Talbot is hit on the ground to Causey. He's going to flip to Campaneris, and that's going to retire the side. But the Senators, with some daring do on the base paths, get a run on 2 hits. A steal of home by Chuck Hinton. And we got a 1-0 Senators lead going to the 7th. For Kansas City, it's Eddie Charles, Mike Hirschberger, and Renee Latchman coming up in the top of the 7th. They're looking to tie it. Eddie Charles in there against Buster, don't call me Leslie, and really don't call me Ferdinand, Narum. The pitch. Hey, struck out Charles. That's 2 in a row. 3 in the game for Buster Narum. Hirschberger's 0 for 2. He's fouled out to Brumley twice. The pitch. Base hit for Hirschberger off of Buster Narum. There's your tying run. Renee Latchman is up. The infield at double play depth, but that does not mean much in this game. The pitch is lifted to left field by Latchman. Chuck Hinton into left center makes a nice running catch. Hirschberger retreats to first. And now it's Nellie Matthews with 2 outs. Freddie T is in the on-deck circle. The pitch. Hey, struck out Matthews. Buster Narum's getting stronger as the game goes on. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Time to stretch them out in our nation's capital. Washington 1, Kansas City 0. John Red Kennedy, Buster Narum, and Don Blossom game. 8-9-1 coming up for the Senators in the 7th. Freddie T. dealing. Pops up. Renee Latchman gets rid of the mask and makes the catch for out number 1. Here comes Buster Narum. Throwing a shutout. The pitch. Hey, struck him out. Number 8 for Freddie T. Blossom game. 1 for 3. The pitch to Don. He hung one. Freddie T hung one to Blossom game. and it's going to go for extra bases. This is to right center field. It's going to split Hirschberger and Landis and go to the wall. The Blazer has a double with 2 outs, and now it's Zimmer. Talbot, the stretch, the delivery to Zimmer is ball 4. 2 on. They're trying to get him through the inning because he's leading off the 8th. Talbot, the stretch, the pitch to Hinton. And Chuck hits it on the ground to Ed Charles. He's going to step on third base himself, and that's going to retire the Senators in the 7th. They threaten with 2 outs but don't score. We go to the 8th with your score. Washington 1, Kansas City nothing. Buster Narum throwing BBs, throwing aspirin tablets. And he is up to a B grade. So he is throwing that shutout. 6 hits allowed, all singles, 1 walk. He has struck out 4. Buster Narum. Remember that name, my friends. All right, Talbot is going to be hit for to lead off the 8th for Kansas City. Who will pinch hit for him? That's the question on America's mind. And that is going to be Jose Tartabull. Tartabull batting for Talbot to lead off the 8th. He's got wheels if he gets on. Throwing in the bullpen is John Wyatt for the Athletics. He's their short man. All right. Tartabull leads off. Buster Narum kicks and deals. Base hit for Tartabull over shortstop. And there's a single. All right. Here's Campy. They're going to try it again. They're going to try to put a play on. Narum the stretch, the pitch to Campy. There goes Tartabull. Ground ball knocked down by Zimmer. Picks it up, fires to Cunningham, and that'll retire Campaneris by a step as Tartabull moves to second with 1 out. Now it's Causey. Wayne Causey. Narum the stretch and the pitch to Causey. Hit in the air to center. This is Don Locke. He makes the catch. Holding at second is Tartabull, and that'll leave it up to Jim Landis. Buster Narum, the stretch, the delivery to Landis. Popped him up. John Kennedy on the infield dirt is going to take it for out number 3. We got a 1-0 game going to the bottom of the 8th. John Wyatt is going to be the new pitcher. He'll bat in the 9 spot for Kansas City. He is a B-grade pitcher with an X modifier. And give you Talbot's numbers. Freddie T had a good day. He deserved a better fate. 7 innings, 2, 4, 6 hits. He walked 3. He struck out 8. Allowed a run. It was earned. Hijinks on the base paths by the Senators led to the run. And he can't win the game. He could lose it. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Wyatt to King. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Hey, struck him out. Jim King doesn't catch up to that one. Here comes Don Locke. He's still looking for that hat trick. And he walks. 1 out, 1 on for the Senators. They'd love some insurance. Or as they say in Central Illinois, insurance. And we've got action in the Senators bullpen. It's one of my favorite relievers of all time, Ron Moose Klein. He threw a sinker. All right, here's Cunningham, 1 for 2. Wyatt, the stretch, the delivery is a 22. Comebacker to Wyatt. He boots it off the heel of his glove, trickles away. Everybody's going to be safe. Lock to second, Cunningham to first. And here's Mike, don't call me Tony Brumley. 2 on, the Senators looking for insurance. Double play depth for the Athletics infield. The pitch to Wyatt from Wyatt is a hanger to Brumley. Ordinarily that wouldn't matter, but Brumley just drilled it to left center. And deep. Gonna one-hop the wall. Scoring is Locke. And Cunningham is gonna be waived. So Matthews hits Campaneris. Campaneris throws home to Latchman, and they get Cunningham at the plate. 7-6-2 on the putout. Mike, don't call me Tony Brumley, drives in. Don Locke, though, with an insurance run. And now with 2 outs and nobody on, it's John Kennedy, not that John Kennedy. Wyatt, the wind and the delivery is hit to center field. This is Landis, and he puts it away for out number 3. So the Senators get a run in the 8th on 1 hit. It's unearned, but it still counts. We go to the 9th with your score: Washington 2, Kansas City nothing. Buster Narum looking to finish the deal. Harrelson, Charles, and Hirschberger, 4, 5, 6. Coming for Kansas City in inning number 9. Harrelson, 1 for 3. Narum kicks and deals. Hawk goes down swinging. 5 strikeouts for Narum. Got a 6-hit shutout going. He is an A. Ed Charles, 0 for 3. Pitch to him, base hit. He bangs it up the middle. Don Locke gets it back in, and Hirschberger comes up now. Narum the stretch. The pitch to Hirschberger. Hit in the air to right. Jim Sky King makes a nice running catch, and there's 2 down. Latchman is due, and they're going to hit for him. Try and keep this thing alive for more bad baseball. Going to be Larry Stahl to pinch hit for Latchman. Here we go. Future Cincinnati Red, future San Diego Padre. Narum the stretch, and the delivery to Stahl is grounded to Cunningham at first. He gloves it to his right, feeds Buster Narum covering, and there is your ball game. The 1964 Washington Senators hang one on. This the 65 Kansas City Athletics. Let's give you the totals. For Washington, 2 runs, 7 hits, and they committed no errors. For Kansas City, no runs, 8 hits, and they committed 2 errors. The MVP of the game, without question, is Buster Narum. He threw a shutout, scattering 8 hits. He struck out 5. He got the job done. Now, granted, against an awful team, but he still got the job done. This is bad baseball. Don't forget to check out the link in the description for this video to become a member of my channel and keep the bad baseball coming. Thank you, my friends. Have a great day. So long, everybody.